Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we are travelling to London because I'm going to Star Wars Celebration tomorrow. So here is a little view of my journey on the train. We also went past Wembley Stadium, which is where I saw Taylor Swift back in 2018. And today I'm just going to do some shopping. Good morning. So it is currently 11:15. I'm in my hotel room. I had early check-in. It was only £10 more for the early check-in at the Premier Inn. So I was like, well, I might as well because otherwise I have to leave my bags. But here I can kind of just like spread out, do my makeup, get ready for the day. I'm going to do some shopping. I'm seeing my friend Ollie from university and we're just doing some shopping. Tomorrow we are going to the Star Wars Celebration. We're going to Friday and Saturday. I also have the Lucasfilm panel in the morning. I was really lucky to be selected for that one because that was the one I wanted the most. So super excited about that. This is my very excited Premier Inn room. Yeah, it's a very basic Premier Inn room, but we love it. We love a Premier Inn. You can always trust it. So this is my home for the next couple of days. Yeah, so I'm gonna take you along on this adventure. I'm probably gonna do 3 separate videos. So I'll do like today, which is like more of like a casual one, kind of going shopping, that sort of thing. And then the next 2 will be Star Wars Celebration. So I'll do 1 per day, basically. So very excited about that. I saw some people on the train, like I overheard them and they would talk about Star Wars a lot. So to me that says that they are going to the celebration. The celebration is at the XL in London. I believe I can get the Elizabeth line, but not too sure. I've never been before, so super excited. Yeah, I'm just going to get myself, put some makeup on because I didn't wear any makeup on the train because it was an early train. And just relax a little bit before going exploring London. Likely event that anybody wants a room tour. This is a room tour. So yeah, this is me. So we have a full-length mirror. We have this mirror. I've always loved these mirrors. Like we come to the Premier Inn a lot and they always have this mirror and I love it so much. We've got the bathroom in here. As you can see, it's a very small room. The bathroom, which is nice. We've got a shower. Cannot complain really. Nice big bed. Just a double bed because it's only me. Lovely paintings. And then this is the view. So yeah, you can see the street. Pretty happy with it. And then obviously we've got a TV. Will I be watching BBC News? Yes, because I love watching BBC News in hotel rooms. It's just so satisfying. I don't know why. Okay, so now we have done the makeup. The hair is now out of the plait. I'm wearing my Taylor Swift t-shirt. Everyone always asks me where this is from because, I mean, it's very, very cute. I also have an Olivia Rodrigo one and it's from Y2K Tees. They are absolutely fantastic. They also do custom ones. I've never ordered a custom one, but I'm so tempted to order a custom like Kermit one because I love Kermit the Frog. Or maybe a Star Wars one. Oh my gosh, I totally should have like ordered a Star Wars one for this. That would have been so cute. But yeah, we love her. Literally, whenever I post on TikTok, everyone's just like, where? That is where. Everyone's taking a picture of this car, so I am also going to take a picture of this car. So for the tourists of us, which is technically me, that's King's Cross Station, which you will recognise from Harry Potter. And here there's a little market. Oh my gosh, I always forget how many people there are in London. London is very, very different from the north. So we just did a bit of shopping. We went to Carnaby Street, we went to Brandy Melville because I love going to Brandy Melville while I'm in London, and just walked around a few of the shops. We are wandering around London. We have been to Oxford Street, Regent Street, Carnaby Street, Leicester Square, and now we are outside the Glossier shop. There was a teeny tiny queue. We went to Leicester Square to look at the Lego and the queue was massive, so we did not go in the Lego shop unfortunately, even though we love Lego. But yeah, we're going to go in Glossier because it is a short queue and I love Glossier stuff, and I've never actually been into a physical Glossier shop and it looks quite fancy. So yeah. Then we went into Glossier. So there is a Glossier store in Covent Garden in London. It was a very interesting experience. So basically they had all the products like laid out. Obviously they had like testers and stuff so you could test them, which was really good because whenever I bought Glossier in the past, it's obviously been online. It was actually a very big store, which I was quite surprised about. But basically to order a product, like to get a product, basically you went up to a staff member and was like, hi, can I get this? And then they put it through on the iPad, you paid. And then you had to go over to like a little section and collect it basically, so you had to like wait there and wait for it to be collected, kind of like Argos almost. So that was a little bit weird, and like bags came on this like little like conveyor belt thing, and then they called out your name, you picked up your order. Really wild experience, but I did enjoy it. And then we also went into the Transport Museum. Really cool things in there, like the cushions like that are like the seats on the tube, and they also had this like light of the tube map. And we went into like a few shops and they had these like Harry Potter like memorabilia stuff. They had no Star Wars memorabilia, which is very disappointing. Do it again, do it again, do it again. Whoa. Yeah. Whoa, amazing. I am back now from my shopping adventure. I went out with Ollie, who's my friend from uni, who you may have seen in some of my university vlogs from back in the day. We went to the Glossier shop. I got myself a lip balm because I had to get something while I was there. It was really weird. So basically you queued to got in, which I kind of was expecting because it's quite busy because it's like Easter weekend. But then basically you were like, oh, can I get this so-and-so? And you filled it on the iPad and you paid. And then you went to this other room and then waited for your name to be called. And it was really weird. It was a weird experience, but I got a bag, so I can't complain. I also went to Brandy Melville. I got a couple necklaces, because you know I love a Brandy Melville necklace. And while I was out, I saw a poster for Moulin Rouge, and I wanted to watch Moulin Rouge for so long. I just really wanted to watch it. So I've been looking at ticket prices, and they were about £100 this morning, and I was like, no, that's a lot. Because like obviously, the purpose of this trip is to go to the Star Wars thing. I'm saving money for that tomorrow because I'll be spending a lot. But anyway, I looked and there were £15 tickets. 15! 1-5. Now, I say tickets, I don't say seats because they are not seats. So basically I'm going, I've 18, so basically it was £18.50 in totals because there was a £3.50 booking fee. So I'm spending £18.50 to stand for 2.5 hours. To watch Moulin Rouge on the West End. I'm very excited. I've never been to a standing show before. Obviously every other seat is seated. There's like a few standing bits and it was £15, so I mean I can't really complain. Hopefully I have a good view. I am obviously I'm short. I'm very short. People are very surprised when they meet me at how short I am. I'm very short. So will I be able to see? I don't know. Stay tuned to find out. I'm 5'1", for anyone wondering, and yeah. £18.50, and I got them on the day. Like later on, probably around like 1ish, 2ish o'clock is when I had a look and they were available, and I was just like, fine, let's just get them. And obviously it's only me that's going, so it's just one ticket I needed, but they had like multiple like tickets if you needed like more than one. But yeah, kind of excited to do this. So I'm gonna get myself tea. I'm gonna go out, probably go to Leon and get myself some food before the show. Then I'm going to the show. Now, Piccadilly Circus. I need to find out where the theatre. The theatre is Piccadilly Theatre, so I didn't actually check directions, so I just presumed it was at Piccadilly. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Here we go. Here is the theatre. I was worried I won't be able to find it, and then I could, so that's always good. Also, it has a massive sign, so that kind of helps, like, a lot. Piccadilly Theatre, which is where Moulin Rouge is currently playing in London. So it's literally just off Piccadilly Circus, so super easy to get to via the tube. They had lots of merchandise. I did treat myself to some stuff. This is the bar area. The bar was really nice, and to be honest, the theatre itself was a very nice theatre. They also had a guy playing piano, so that was super fancy. So here were my, I want to say seats, but obviously they were not seats, it's the standing area. For reference, I am 5'1" and had a really good view. I just went down here to get like a better view like of the Moulin Rouge sign. It is very, very red, so you can't really take selfies beforehand if that's something you were curious about. Some of the dancing was a little bit like spicy. On the website it said for 12+, but to be honest, I'd probably recommend 16+ if you're going. This was my view with no zoom whatsoever. Obviously you can see the overhang does cut off part of the windmill and the elephant, but they are not really used in the show, so it wasn't too big of a deal. This is just the pre-show, so you can record in the pre-show. Don't worry, I did not record in the theatre. I respect the actors so much, but it was really cool to see them like on stage before the show started. Then it was the interval, and outside in the bar area they had a screen so you could see like what was going on stage, so you didn't miss anything. But yeah, fantastic show. So I don't know if you can tell where I've been. So basically I went to go see Moulin Rouge. I actually bought these tickets earlier today. I think I already mentioned I got them around like 2 o'clock-ish, 12 to 2, around that. And they were standing seats. And I paid £15 and then £3.50 fees, so I paid £18.50 altogether. And the view was pretty good. So there obviously was an overhang, so I was standing in the Royal Circle. So I was standing in the Royal Circle, which is the second one. So you got the stalls, then the Royal Circle, and then I believe it's the Grand Circle. So I was at the back of the Royal one. There was an overhang, I will admit. So some of the things were cut off. You couldn't see all the windmill or all the elephant, but they weren't really used, to be honest. They were just kind of there for decoration. And if you really wanted a picture, you could just go down to the bottom of like that bit and get your picture. But yeah, really, really good. Perfect view, to be completely honest. The only time I didn't have a good view was at the very end where everyone was giving a standing ovation, because obviously then everyone stood up. But I wouldn't have a good view then, even if I was in the seats, because I am short. But yeah, didn't have any complaints. I I made sure I was like in between people's heads so I could still see, but because it was on quite a good angle, you were pretty good. Obviously, you do have the issue that you do have to stand up for the full show. For a lot of people, that won't be possible. Like, you just wouldn't be able to do that, and that's completely fine. But it's a really good, like, accessible in terms of money option because it's really, really cheap. Like £18.50 for that show. Like, I spent more on merch, so I spent £47 on total in merch. I'm embarrassed, but anyway, I got this t-shirt. I think this was 25, this was like 12, and then I also got a like brochure as well. I definitely didn't need the brochure was a mistake. I will admit on that, because basically I thought it was going to have the pictures of the actors who were in it when I saw it. So Jamie Moscato, I thought he was going to be on these. But he wasn't, so it's a little bit disappointed. It would be good if they could update that, because obviously the front, it says London. I've also got some, I touched my face, I had sparkles on, so now this has sparkles on. But yeah, that's the only disappointment. Tote bag, really good quality, to be completely honest. Like, I truly cannot complain, and I love the design. They also had some pins and stuff. I took like a couple of videos, but I didn't want to be too like weird because there was a lot of people there, so I was like, but yeah, really good. I spoke to the people in front of me, actually, because they were like, you're standing, like, are these standing tickets? I was like, yeah, I paid blah, blah, blah. And they were like, we paid 78 and they were on the row in front of us. They were just sat on the row in front of us and they paid so much more. So I don't know when these seats, standing seats, get released. I imagine it's the day of, because that's when I got them. But yeah, really good option, especially if you're on a budget. But honestly, Moulin Rouge, Jamie Moscato, during Roxanne, so Roxanne is kind of like, it's the moment that went like viral on TikTok, and when I tell you, when that song, I listen to that song, it's like one of my shower songs. And it was, oh my god, honestly so good. Like, everyone was like full on like, woo, me included afterwards, because it was just so good, and goosebumps everywhere. I was just in complete amazement. It was so good. Not to be a fangirl, but I'm now a Moulin Rouge fangirl. Yeah, really good. You recognise the song, so basically, I think have I said this before? But anyway, I don't really like jukebox musicals. I like a musical with like their original songs. I think that's good. I usually prefer that. Now, Moulin Rouge is a jukebox musical. There are a lot of songs you'll recognise. Rolling in the Deep, Your Song, is it Our Song? Your Song? I should know the title of that. Sorry, Elton John. Chandelier, Diamonds, Only Girl in the World. Like, there's just all sorts. So you will know the songs. They tell you not to sing along, but there's a bit at the end where people can kind of sing along, which is quite fun, but you can't take videos during that. They're the people with the signs, so no videos. But yeah, really good. Next time I want to go to the Can seats. So Moulin Rouge, if you ever want to sponsor someone to go to the Can seats, let it be me, because I would probably have the best night of my life. They're like the seats that are like in the stage. They are obviously more expensive than the standing ones, but the show was that good. I definitely want to go again, and I probably will be willing to pay that price for it, because it was so good. Can you tell? I'm just like, ah! Anyway, it is now, what time is it? Oh, I have 10% battery on my watch. It's like 11:30. I've been up since like early this morning, like, because I got an early train. So I am going to have a shower, and then I'm going to go to bed and prepare myself for tomorrow. So it's an early start tomorrow. We got the Lucasfilm panel. So we're heading straight. We're going to get some breakfast and then head straight to the XL. I just need to double check on the tube, like which tube I'm getting on. I think it's the Elizabeth line. If it is, that's the first time I'm using it. So I've not been to London in a while. Yeah, but this is my evening. It's been a really fun day, you know. I've really enjoyed it. I've loved seeing Ollie, obviously, again, and I loved seeing Moulin Rouge. It was I'm just like, it was so good. But yeah, this is me, and I'll do more vlogs tomorrow. So tomorrow's like vlog video, it won't be posted tomorrow, but like, you know what I mean? It's gonna be tomorrow in, words aren't wording. I've been awake for a long time. So tomorrow I'm going to the Star Wars celebration. I'm going to the first day, which is the Friday. Super excited. I'm going to the Lucasfilm panel. I'm not dressing up. I did look. I looked in costume shops, and they didn't have any like Star Wars ones, unbelievably. So no dressing up for me. But I'm very excited to see what other people dress up as. I've got a T-shirt, so that'll have to do. But so excited. It's gonna be fun. it's gonna be, I just don't even know what to expect. Like, I didn't really look at like loads of videos from last year. Like, I kept up with like the panels, but I didn't see like the ins and outs. So I'm excited to see what it's like, and I'll take you along with me.